Welcome, guys, to 2013. And one of the things that I'm over here, and I'm in the e-commerce group. And of course, you can get to the e-commerce group on Facebook, under Facebook groups, e-commerce group. That's pretty cool. But check this out. There's something that I really was thinking about, and I happened to go and look over on my business side of things, and just to see how we've had a really brisk Christmas season for the end of the year. And then I'm just looking at the feedback ratings, and I came up with this post over here. So look at this. Really odd. This is the first December in our history that our satisfaction rates actually went up. Feedback scores on both Amazon and eBay actually increased for us in December. And this is the first time in more than 10 years of doing this stuff. I've been doing this, online e-commerce thing for a long time in different dispensations and everything. And this is the first season where our feedback rating on all platforms, Amazon, eBay, and the web store, the feedback itself from people has been higher than expected. So could that be a sign that consumers are now more educated in the process and expectations of online shopping? Or are the platforms themselves, like the eBay and the Amazon, is their communication getting better? Are they better at communicating expectations? Or could it be that just that damn good with our stuff this year? So that's what I posted over here, right? So here is what's kind of cool, is that the responses from the members of the e-commerce group over here on Facebook started posting stuff. And look at this. Roger says, this is the first year of 10 years on eBay. No negative during the holidays. The holidays were when we just used to pile up negatives. I think it's a combination of the things that you mentioned. And I also like to add that folks just aren't leaving feedback as much anymore, which is a very good point Roger's talking about, where it's like people don't leave feedback as much as they used to in the past. I think they were much more committed to the feedback process. Today, they're more committed to the process if there's an issue than they were before. So I think that's great stuff. And he said in the first time in his 10 years that he's not had a bunch of negative during a holiday on eBay. Then Danny comes in and says, interesting, me either. Not one single negative, 0 low DSRs since October. So since October, he's had none, right? And he thinks that, he's like, interesting, now that you're pointing that out. Amy says, no negatives are neutral, and my DSRs look awful good. Maybe it's just that I was being a very good girl this year. So she didn't get a lump of coal in hers either. And I'm just really recognizing that potentially it's sounding like, just from these, this is early comments, but this is from these comments, that something is definitely going on good at eBay, and we're basically, giving them a potential round of applause from sellers on how the feedback system is working. Perish the thought. I'm giving them a round of applause on that. But it does actually seem that they're really doing some good things. So that is one of the things that I am talking about today, about eBay and 2013. So let me get into it. All right. What I'm liking about eBay in 2013 is that I feel like eBay is getting back to being a technology company. I think that's one of the things that was missing. It became so much about a lot of other things. They would play a lot of games in terms of, like trying to make things fun, quote, but they weren't really worried about the technology as much as they seem to be now. And they're doing some things to use the technology to make eBay simple. And that, ladies and gentlemen, to me, is very important for eBay as a corporation in 2013. Also, hey, here's something, if I was going to give eBay just a pointer, this is coming from the heart. But you know what I do miss about eBay, and I really think eBay needs to work on trying to figure out, is how to put gamification back into eBay. The auction platform that eBay was or used to be had a gamification component to it. And now we don't get that anymore with the system that we have in place. So I don't know how, but start thinking about some of the ways that you can actually use gamification to make eBay fun and sticky once again. Let me say, oh yeah, I got one more recommendation, and this, work on the homepage. The homepage of eBay to me it should be about me, a lot more about me and a lot less about, let's just take a look at it, because I really, when I looked at it today, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool for eBay. But if you look at the eBay homepage, now that I'm logged in, you can see I'm logged in, it says, hi, John. But it's this whole section here is not relevant to me at all. There's nothing personalized about this page other than what I saw the last time I was on here and some recent searches. I don't, hey, there's Blinds Outlet. Shout out to those guys. He's definitely a member of the Facebook group, the e-commerce group on Facebook. All right, cool. But so, the thing is that for eBay's homepage, they need to have some personalized stuff that is based on what they already know about me. I've bought from them over and over and over again. I've done transactions in business with eBay. We've all have, and they've got huge data on us. Use some of that big data to at least get into recommending things that are interesting to me. This is just so plain and boring. I think if you would get more inspired on the homepage, they would really, really take off, because everything I'm looking at right here in this little space is so not relevant to what I want right now. But anyway, that's one of those are the two things I think eBay needs to work on. The other thing that eBay is killing it at, though, is mobile, doing it on this device. The eBay mobile app is making it so easy for people to sell on eBay, to buy on eBay, to compare with their Red Laser application. eBay has invested a lot into this platform, and it's starting to it's starting to show how it's going to pay off. What I'm saying is it's paying off, yes, but I think there's going to be this tipping point where it's going to be like, wow, the eBay mobile community of apps and what they're doing on this device is going to make a big difference, and it's currently making a big difference in the interaction on eBay. So I really think it's going to be a pretty good year in 2013 to follow eBay for these kind of reasons. All right, this is your boy John, ColderICE.com. Peace.